Welcome, audience, to another stunning, mystifying, gravitating, falling episode of Gravity Falls. This is
Clever.
Season 1, Episode 4, The Hand That Rocks the Mabel. You know the drill. Start wherever it's best for you. If you're watching this via Disney Plus, DVD, or streaming channel. In 3, 2, 1, click. Oh boy, what's inside of it? A remake of Resident Evil 5?
God damn, it's 10.
Right. Tiger Fist!
Sure.
It's like a...
Quit hitting yourself.
Yes. Oh, I wonder.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Mabel has the power to change her voice.
Oh! Interesting
that
eyeball. I'm sure you are, Mabel.
You're acting rather nonchalant for a trailer that claimed your great uncle is a fraud.
Well, to be fair, is it a lie?
Well, he hasn't proved it yet.
Yeah, but from what we've seen, is it a lie?
Go home, Mabel.
I know you're not drunk, you're 12.
She's technically home at the moment.
I have to wonder
Yeah,
what
I
her
guess.
parents were like.
Well, we never see them. So, the most we see of them is their arms.
Mm-hmm.
They just left their kids there.
Oh, that's right. We actually didn't say that much about the premise. Well, we know, of course, that the twins have to stay from their granduncle, but it's basically for an entire summer vacation.
Which is far longer in the Americas than it is here.
Dang.
Well, sorry. What's?
Well, I mean, okay. It doesn't suck that we get a longer vacation, but it sucks that you guys don't have as good a vacation as we do.
Well, we're just a small island nation. We don't have much space or time to have fun.
Especially with Brexit.
No fun
No fun
allowed.
allowed.
Yeah. We are not having fun. If you find yourself having fun, please stop.
Deuce. It's called Deuce.
Yeah, is this gonna be like the Recess episode where the gang meet their doubles?
Huh.
The absolute unit. Oh. And guess what? Mr. Gideon is voiced by a writer.
Oh.
Thorup Van Orman. He has wrote for stuff like Adventure Time and Flapjack.
Huh.
Also
Well, I mean-
Powerpuff Girls.
Well,
And he was in the art department of the Little Prince movie.
well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of writers in shows do voice acting in them.
Oh, he's one of those folk.
Oh, he directed the Angry Birds movie too.
Nice.
As in the number 2, not 2 as in he directed this thing as well.
Mm-hmm. So it's like
This is pretty much one of those tent churches and everything but name.
yeah, it's like a preacher.
He's reading it off the auto cue. I mean, how many telepaths have turned out to be frauds?
Too many to
All of
count.
them.
Yeah, Dipper has his doubts. Right, it's a Disney game they play. Whenever we're jealous, we play poke the other person.
Why?
Dedication to the arts.
Also, how did it work when she opened her eyes? Like,
That's a very good question.
It exists there.
It's a cartoon. Just roll with it.
Yeah. Ew.
Ew.
Wow.
Oh no.
Cause it's a piece of shit.
Oh no.
How old are you?
I'm willing to bet considerably older than me.
Jesus.
Honestly, that's the thing. Was Mabel is 12. We know that. But how old is Gideon? Do we know how old Gideon
I
is?
forgot. Let me
I'm trying to check. 10.
Well,
So he's even younger.
okay. Technically, they're in the same age range, though.
I thought he was one of those guys who was short but is an adult.
I mean, there's
Me too.
plenty of couples where one is 2 years older than the other. That's not necessarily an issue.
Well, I mean, a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old, fair enough.
I get what Drews means, though. It's like, well, I at first thought that he was just one of those adults who tends to look very short.
well, I thought that as well until we saw his father, basically.
Not to mention, Mabel is horny as fuck, so she doesn't seem like to mind. So.
Does somebody have a Napoleon complex?
You know, guys.
And by the way, I'm totally not evil.
In more ways than people. Well, these are into the seasons, into the first season and all. Obviously, the viewer don't know, but Little Gideon is more of a catalyst that any of the other characters can imagine.
Yeah.
I can already sense the Napoleon complex circling him.
No.
So, Mabel, this kid is where you draw the line?
Well, she's having second thoughts already.
I mean, to be
that's
fair,
what I'm
the
saying.
last ti-
That's what I'm saying, Teo. She was even hesitant at accepting. So this is where this particular boy is where you draw the line, Mabel? I'm surprised.
Well, it's not so much that she's drawing the line. It's more like, I think the last time she got to a boy who was rather forward with her, she nearly ended up married on the spot by a bunch of gnomes. So I get the feeling she's a bit more cautionate when boys try to
What
do
the
stuff
fuck?
like this.
Have you? He's turning to Doug the Madon.
Oh boy.
Oh,
when-
Wow. A character named John Luke who actually has a French accent.
Get it? It's French. It doesn't know hygiene, table manners.
So, be our guest then?
I'm pretty sure Pedro is dying inside already for all these restaurant designing things.
Well, Teo, it's a cartoon. I don't expect a cartoon like this to be accurate to... Well, see...
So what? So wait. So, oh, jeez. Well, I'll ask more later.
It's more egregious when it's Jean-Pierre from sorry, not
Present tribulation.
from Transit Tribulation, because he's actually there's a significant focus on logic in his attorney, so there should have been a bit more attention to detail there.
Ah, okay.
I think the idea is that it's mainly logic focused on in the courtroom. The world outside be wacky, yo.
I guess, but still, it's a crime scene though.
Yes, a crime scene that just happened to take place at a wacky, loony place. Oh boy.
How
boy.
dare you be friendly?
But I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. Oh no.
Of course he loved misery.
So basically, what you're saying, Dwebs, is that beating the Elite Four really, really is exciting for Professor Oak.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah. That's the joke.
Aha!
Right.
Well, Shiva, to be fair, that was before they buried the hatchet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, as long as money's involved.
Oh boy. Do I sense a potential betrothal?
Okay, how about this,
The
Teo?
lobster's still alive.
Okay, how about this, Teo? I'll say this. Why are there two knives with a fork next to them? What kind of setup is that exactly?
Well, I've seen plenty of restaurants have
I
that
know.
setup.
Okay,
idea-
my limited knowledge just says that yes, multiple forks are required, but not that. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, not
Yeah, but
many
there's like
knives.
a total of 10 utensils in just this kit.
Allow me.
Overkill.
Allow me. One fork is usually for the main course. Another is for the desserts. One of the knives is usually for dessert. One's for the tougher stuff to cut, like the steaks.
One's
then
also a
you
butter knife. Probably.
Yeah.
I guess usually over here the customer asks for extra forks or anything.
Let's just say at very fancy restaurants, they give you the full set. But oh boy.
No pressure, Mabel.
Oh, Mabel, this is like, what, the third or second time you've nearly been married?
Oh, she carried the lobster.
Oh dear.
At least she relates with the lobster.
Well, okay, at least he didn't
He's a
ask
god.
you to marry him.
Well, that's the problem. It's one step at a time.
Okay, the censors apparently let that one slip by. Okay.
Wait, what happened?
She said, I like Gideon has a little friend / little sister.
Yeah,
The things the show managed to get away with.
Oh yeah, that was on my end too. Well, Disney cartoons have the habit of getting away with a lot of stuff.
This one, though, it feels like they made it a challenge.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they don't really look that much the same. Ew.
Oh, dear.
So Mabel has been romance zoned.
No.
Okay,
So-
I see where Persona 5 got its inspiration from.
So,
I do
Papa
love-
Stan, do the parents have any say in this?
I do love how usually in these things it's the boy getting friend zoned, and here no, it's the girl getting romance zoned.
By the way, Gideon's father is played by Stephen Root. In case you know Bill from King of the Hill.
I see Dipper's gonna do her a favour.
This lodge looks very familiar.
The club.
Seriously, even the lamp is identical. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, he's decided to freak out.
They'll never find your body.
Jesus Christ.
And yes, I did break up with him. I did break you from him for you.
Oh dear.
Oh no, he's turning into Super Gideon.
Yeah, let's just say that Gideon is much more dangerous than he may look like. That phrase is much more...
I will.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure killing her brother is gonna convince her.
Sooner.
Well, think about it like this from his end, Whips. Kill the brother
Well,
and comfort the sister.
She won't
which
accept
is the
it.
way it should be.
Yeah, that's something I could just brush off.
Wow, that literally happened last week. Oh,
Oh, there was that monster that turned out to be a robot.
and there were the gnomes who tried to
And
marry his
the-
sister.
The wax demons. Gopher.
Man, poor Dipper. Just when he thinks he's about to get noticed, it's really a trap. Of course. It's not a cat, but it's close
Close
enough.
enough.
It's you know what this is? It reminds me of Sabrina from the Pokemon anime.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh boy.
Much more than this.
Mabel.
Dipper.
Okay, Mabel. If you want to challenge me, you have to. Sorry, Dipper. You have to. If you have to challenge me, you have to play with me.
Oh.
Oh, I love this one.
Boy, you get around a lot, Wendy.
I mean, she is much older.
How
Well,
much exactly
she's 15 years old, so she is in that age where she's basically bursting through boyfriends. So
She's still counting.
Dang.
You just know that if that episode was done these days, would be his wife left.
Blunt object.
well, Teo, let me answer you this way: if this episode was made in the 80s, they would have used a rotary phone. I mean, that's just a sign of the times.
No, it wasn't a critique, more an observation.
Oh boy.
Oof.
He's killing your brother.
Oh god, no! Don't tell him that while
yeah.
he's older, brother.
Yeah.
No.
Ah. Okay. Pops for smart pills there, Mabel.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, okay, so cold-blooded murder.
He's
I
actually
love how
reminds me of...
I love how she turned Dipper on his feet, but the other guy on his head.
Oh boy, Mabel's Green Lantern now.
It kind of reminded me a bit of the climax of the DuckTales movie.
You know, we could have maybe have held on to that, Mabel.
Yeah, but what if he tries to steal
no.
it back?
If only.
Oh dear.
Why clown paintings? Yeah, I'm with Stan. What the hell does that mean?
Onto your Urban Dictionary, then.
It's invalid now.
It's just been revoked.
I'm taking the painting with me.
To scold, blame, or criticize is a sharp way, or to reprimand. There you go.
Okay, to follow on with your line, Theo, he didn't really cued you in for that line. It doesn't really work in this context.
Little mutant.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Gideon will never be a threat ever again.
-8. It's funny you mentioned that.
Everything is fine.
Oh, absolutely.
Totally.
Definitely. I'm sure you won't come back.
Oh boy.
I'll make a new amulet with blackjack and... No, I can't do that.
Oh.
He has a piece of a book similar to the one Dipper had. Perfect.
Ah. You see, that's all you need to make a disco.
Dedication to the arts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so after all that, the episode ended with the shocking of shocks that Zeus has lost his job. So what are your final thoughts on the hand that rocks the Mabel?
It was quite a roller coaster of an episode, showing a child prodigy who is not right in the head, to say the least.
And a creeper.
That's an understatement.
I think he went to downright yandere territory there.
I'm not. I think even Yonder find that.
But yeah, I actually really liked this one. Once again, the show is building up to great things, and it can be seen already here because Gideon is going to be one of the, well, not primary, but one of the most recurring antagonists. And yes, we haven't seen the last of him.
I bet. What did you think, Paige?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It does a real good job setting up Gideon's character for the future, and it's just an overall fun episode in general.
Agreed.
All right.
right.
Sorry.
No, pretty much what Pedro said anyway.
Right. So that was the hand that rocks the Mabel. Join us next time for the inconveniencing.
Ooh. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
See you then.